Hi, welcome to Kite Fishing Cornwall. This video was taken on an extraordinary session, one I've been playing over and over in my mind since. I think if you boil it down, the key to fishing is being in the right place at the right time. Great fishermen have spent years figuring out how to do that. Sometimes you just get lucky, and sometimes nature shows you the way. This video is filled with action from start to finish. Keep watching to see how I came to be in the right place at the right time for the bass fishing session of my life. The fishing gods saved the best till last, so keep watching till the end. Enjoy!
Good morning, welcome to Kite Fishing Cornwall. I'm down at Mullion, as you can see today. It's a chilly morning, but the sun's out and the wind is forecast to die down. It's not much at the moment, but it is supposed to die right off towards lunchtime, so hopefully it should be nice out here on the water today. There is a bit of a swell. That too, the intervals should get longer as the day goes on, so hopefully that'll flatten out a little bit. The tides aren't massive, but you know, an opportunity to get on the water, so I'm taking it. I've got some bait, I've got some lures. I'm going to try and make it out to the spots I wanted to fish last time, but I got turned back because the wind was a little bit too much for my liking, and it was making it quite choppy, so yeah, I'll head out in that direction again, troll my way up there, maybe fish a couple of little reefy peaks, maybe put the anchors out. That's the plan. As usual, I'll troll on the way out there. And now's as good a time as any to tell my wife, who's my biggest fan, that there's good news. I bought a new fishing rod. But it was only cheap. I've got bored of listening to myself moan about having an 8-foot spinning rod, so I went and bought a 7-foot one. What is it? A Penrath Spin 10 to 40, 7 foot. So I'm looking forward to giving this a shot today. See if I can put a decent bend in it. See if I can pick a bass up or something on the way out. There's plenty around, so there's every chance, that I can. He's a little bit bumpier than I was hoping, but hopefully, yeah, nothing I can't cope with, I think. We'll see when I get out around the point. Okay, that's my Savage Gear sand eel in white, out, waiting to do its thing, so I'll bring you back when something happens. Right, something happened. Literally 10 seconds after banging that out there. I'm not sure what I've got here. Banging its head a little bit. Not a bad start, is it? I'm back on the small neck today because I lost the big one the last time I was here. Oh, that feels heavy. I'm wondering if that's a wrasse, It's quite shallow here, it could well be. Oh, look at that. 10 seconds of fishing on the new rod. It's a bass. 10 seconds of fishing on the new rod and we got a fish. It's a bass straight away. What a start. I don't know if he's keepable. There you. Wow. Isn't that the way you wish every fishing trip would start? Right, hang on. No, that's not. still, dude. I'm getting closer to these rocks. I don't want to be there. Right, yeah, that's only small. Well, 43, but not much on a fish that size, is there? Look at that for a start. Off we go, bud.
So when I got out past the point, it was obvious that the swell was larger than forecast, and it was very unpredictable, even 100 yards or so off the shore, as it was bouncing off the coast. I decided that anchoring up would have been pretty horrible, so abandoned that idea there and then. I did manage to pluck a decent wrasse off the new marks I wanted to fish, but apart from that there was nothing happening. I paddled back to the usual marks, and again no action at all. Just as I was coming to the conclusion I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, I spotted something that would change everything.
Right, I can see birds working in there, which to me would suggest bass, probably bass or mackerel. So as I'm getting nothing out here, I'd probably be wise to follow the birds. There's definitely something going on there. Right, there's a lot of fish marks. Hopefully I'm recording. Just gone over a little sort of bit of reef that pops up high. Oh, is that a fish? That's a fish. Yep, I thought I might hit something there. In fact, I was sure I was going to hit something there because there were loads of marks up right on that lump. First time I've seen any for ages. I'm going to be back and casting at that, I think. This isn't a bad fish. Lots of marks. I'm expecting a bass here, although it's not fighting very bassy. Yeah, there we go. That's number 2. Okay. This trip could yet be saved. Come on, what are you doing? Oh, that's... Yeah. Mackerel getting smashed right next to me. Oh no, you should see the shoal underneath. I'm going to put my hat on. There's the fish. My God. One of those birds are here. Right, hat's going on. There's literally mackerel jumping, getting smashed from below right next to me. This could be what everybody dreams of. Every sort of fisherman wants to see. There's hundreds of marks underneath this. No, look at that. Right. Just need to keep an eye on those. I know what's going on. Oh, I'm hit. Yes, I'm hit. Yes. That was, well, you saw that cast straight in where I saw those mackerel get busted. Bang, straight into a fish. I just need to keep my wits about me because the peak where all these fish are hanging around is picking the swell right up. This is not a massive fish, but like the last one, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and he completely engulfed that lure. I'm going to need that back, mate. Wow, yeah. More fish. The lure's completely gone. Right. keeping count. See if we can see how we get on with this. This is number 3. You need to go back because you're not big enough to keep. And I'm going to need that lure. Oh, cool. Right. Number 3. Yeah, the birds have moved away from here. They're everywhere though, the birds. Apart from here. There's a fish! Yep! I have had a fisher cast here before. I think that was only 3 fish in a row. I'm hoping there's a bit of fishing amongst this lot. This one's now decided he's putting up a fight. Yeah, this is a bit choppy here. I'm going to have to whoop. Ooh, pedal out a bit of this. Yeah. You'll come with me, mate. We're going for a little ride. I'm right on top of them. Get out the way, seagull. Okay, I might cut to the hat here so you can see that. I need to get away from there. There we go. I still haven't seen this fish yet. There he is. Oh yeah, that's not a bad one. Oh, that one. Come on. Up he comes. Yeah, that's a good fish. Very happy with that one. That's what I like. Number 4. I'm going to measure that one. He looks like he's 50 odd, doesn't he? Let's have a look. 53, yeah. New rod's getting a workout, that's for sure, isn't it? Oh, look, I've got the sun in the eyes now. That hit. Yeah, there it is. Oh, a pollock. Took me by surprise, pollock. Well, I found the fish. And the fish are feeding. Go. Go. Oh, I'd hit then. Oh, and again. And again. Yes. This is a fisher cast. This is the fishing you dream of. And I was regretting my decision to come here. I was thinking, oh, should have gone Kennock Sands out. Come here, dude. Right. They're alright, they're not big enough. Well, probably are big enough, but I'm not going to. Right, I think that's number 5. Right, so if we can keep up this fisher cast business. Oh, that one didn't even hit the bottom. Christ. So we're only at just after low, well, maybe, what are we on? 11, so 2 hours after low water here. Whee! Come on. Number yeah, fish. That was really tentative, that one. Oh, this one's woken up. Come on in. Yeah. Lots of marks still under the kayak. Right, I think it's 7. I'm probably just going to stop now. Right. Fish. This is just getting spoilt now, aren't I? For the rest of the year when I hardly see a bass. They're few and far between. Now it's a bass every cast. Well, I've heard of it happening to people, and I always thought, when's it going to be my turn for this kind of epic fishing? Come on. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Take. Let's have a measure. 47. No, we can go back. Oh, fish! I really should get my two, because the last time I had some decent fishing like this here, well, it wasn't like this, but good fishing here, it just switched off just like that, like someone flicked a switch. And I'm sure a certain point will come in the tide where this lot decide they want to be somewhere else, and the same thing will happen. So I'd like to get two keepers in. For those that don't know, you're allowed to keep 2 fish above 42 centimetres. And I'm not sure exactly when you're not allowed to. I'll look it up, but it's usually like February and March, I think, you're not allowed to keep anything. When I say anything, I mean bass. No, the sand eel's getting totaled. Come on. That's 9. So it looks like they've moved. Ironically, as I was saying, it can just switch off. That's what happened last time. They've just moved, I think. So I would like another one to make it to, double figures. So what I'll do is I'll just put a lure out behind me and just paddle around a little bit, see if I can come across them again. Starting now. Looking at it, actually, ooh, I'm going to go to the birds. The birds are having a field day over there, so they led me to them last time. And actually, looking at where the birds are, the bass might have pushed the mackerel right in tight against the shore, so that'll be carnage if they're actually in there feeding, which it looks like they are. Here we are. So I followed the birds in. I'm going to have a cast around here. Right, actually they're a little bit over that way, so I'll just pedal over there a bit. Have a cast around, see if we can pluck out one more. I doubt the birds are just here having a social. They pointed me straight to the bass a minute ago, so let's see. It's only shallow here. Oh, that was a hit. Come on, fish. Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, there it is. Well done, birds. Think, oh, bugger, let go of it. Oh, got it. Well, there we are. That's the main thing. Spin back round. Oh, straight in. Yeah, that landed right on a fish. And, you know, conveniently enough, I'm quite close to the harbour, so when they move on from here, I'll just pack in. I've had plenty of fish. All right, let's go. Number 10. Ow. Oh, he got me. Ah, he got me again. You fucker. All right, Jesus. Running happy. Give me that. Give me that. Number 10. Right, ordinarily I cut between fish, but I've got a feeling this is going to be, well, let's see if we can get a fish and cast going again, eh? It's in the water. Oh, I thought that was a fish. Being hit. Oh, being hit again. Being hit again. Hit. Eat it. No. Well, right, so not a fish or cast, but they hand that thing. That was a nudge. Go on. Why are they not killing this lure? Getting hit all the way. There we go. Oh no, it's gone. It's dropped it. No, it hasn't. Yes, it has. What the hell? Still on there. Right. Made his mind up. He was going to have it. Wow. Oh, I thought last week, I thought it's not going to get any better than this. And yet, this is just prolific, isn't it? I would like one more fish for the table. This might be it, actually. 11. Yeah, I think this one's got an invitation to dinner. Marking loads of fish. They're right underneath the kayak now. Right. Number 11. Don't know if, hopefully I'm still recording. I've got all of that. Ah, fish jumping in front of me. Oh, they're being smashed by bass. I hope my hat's on. Mackerel. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, they're right in front of me. I want to get this lure in and chuck it in there. I saw some decent fish come out of the water then. This is the days you dream of. Or I do anyway. And a little bit over there. I've just seen they're jumping. Oh, they're still right in front of me. Hit. Yes, fish. Oh, that one jumped out of the... Nearly landed on the bloody kayak. Up you come. Well, I've got my 2 limit. Ooh, wakey wakey. Yeah. Of course I have. I've got my 2 limit and I've hooked it. This is going to be the best one of the day. This one. I'm not a million miles off the shore and keep an eye on that. Yeah, this is by far the best fish, I think, of the day. Probably full of mackerel. Oh. Yeah, right. I'm going to have to do something about how close I am to these rocks. I shouldn't be towing this one round, really. It's the best fish I've hooked all day. I'm taking him for a ride. Come on, round here. That's a nice fish. And it's going to be a net job. I want to measure this one. Might be the best one of the year. Well, I think it is. Yeah, wow, what a lump that one is. Wow. Well, limit or not, this one would be going back because I don't like to take them when they're too big. Look at that beauty. Well happy with that. Let's have a measure. Oh no, my measure runs out. Okay, I'll have to have a guess. Just 57. Lovely fish. Go on. Right. How am I going to top that in? Right, just trolling to a mark, hooked up. Well, I was going to chase the seagulls round, but, you know, as I will. I might as well put a lure out. Got about halfway to the gulls. Bang. Just, well, it's not a bad fish. I was going to say a small one, but I would imagine even that's keeper size. My standard has all of a sudden gone up. 13. Yeah, so I'm going to just go over to where those gulls are, maybe have half a dozen casts, and probably call it a day. If there's a few fish there, I'll sit and catch fish. If there isn't, I'm not going to go chasing around anymore. I've just scared all the gulls off. I'm marking fish though, for sure. This is pretty much where the gulls were before I just played them all out there. That was a hit. That's a hit. Yeah, fish. I'm just so, this is going to spoil me for the bleak winter months to come. It's bad to go nuts over there. This is a good one. Look at that. Tons of marks. Tons of fish under the kayak. Yeah, this is another good one. $14, I think. Yeah. Well, I might as well cast here because there appears to be fish all over the place. Rather than go off chasing those seagulls, there's fish everywhere on this sounder. That battery's going to run out as well if I hadn't already. Hit. Still there, yeah. Battery's still going. Get away from those rocks. That's another nice fish. It's a good one. I had a few at Price Sands last week, a good few, but most of them are pretty small. I think. I mean, look at that. That's a beauty. That's probably a 50. Most of these fish I've had today have been keepers. That's probably the best part of 50. Have a look. 51. Bit over 51. Lovely. 15. So Time will tell, I suppose. Right, yeah, I'm going to assume that's the last fish and do an outro. So, thanks for joining me down at Mullion once again. It just goes to show that you can make all these plans, get out on the water, and, you know, you've got to adapt, haven't you? So, make the most of what's presented to you. Sometimes your plan don't go according as you would like it. So, yeah, just got to make the most of it. Great session, tons of fish, best, you know, basically the best bass fishing I've ever had, on top of last week's best bass fishing I'd ever had. Yeah, I get out as much as I can and fish the local area down here. Try to talk a bit about the marks, my tactics, my approaches, and so if that's useful to you or interesting, yeah, please consider subscribing and give my good timing. Oh yes, nice. Yes, and maybe a like if you would be so kind. Epic. See, people probably wouldn't. Well, I don't know. If I had told me, oh yeah, you'll be out on the kayak, you just literally won't be able to stop catching bass, I would have thought I was lying. But I guess this is why I decided to start filming my fishing trips, is because a lot of the time, you know, they're just average. But when you get that special fish or that special day or, you know, really amazing encounter with some wildlife or something, it's only you, isn't it? If you haven't got the camera, it's only you that sees it. I'd like to share it with like-minded people and with my family. Even if I can get my daughter to look away from her phone long enough to show her a picture of something, you know. Anyway, ta-da! Number 16, I think. Slender fish. I think that's number 16. I mean, is that even a keeper, that one? Not that I'm going to, because I've got my 2, but yeah, I mean, that's 44. And that's probably one of the small ones I've had today. Spin it round, chuck it behind me, head for home. That's the plan. I also think that battery's going to run out at any point, which is why I did my outro. Loads of marks. Yeah. Fish. Am I ever going to get out of here? Fortunately, I did tell the wife I might be a bit later today because I started off a bit later. There is so many fish here. And this one feels like a good one. Yeah, look at that. This could be another in the 50s. So many fish and they're just on it, hitting everything. I reckon this is going to be the fish of the trip. Yeah. I might have to pinch myself for a minute. Just to make sure I'm actually awake. Two hands on the rod. It's a two-hander. Could this be? Oh yes, that's a whopping great fish. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, that is huge. Yes. Oh, what a tank. That's got to be a PB. They might even be worth, I don't know. Do I need to weigh it? That's fantastic. That camera better be bloody working. Right, check this monster. That's fantastic. Look at that. Tank. Ah, God. Hello, mate. Wow. Oh, I haven't got a tape measure because it runs out at 50 something. Oh, you idiot, Owen. I'm going to have to guess it then, aren't I? So that there is 53. So I reckon that's 62.
That's my best fish. I've had a longer one, but not one that fat. That's fantastic. Yeah, 62. Doesn't matter how much you weigh. I can see his little eye moving, looking at me. Let me go. Don't worry, mate. You're going back. Look at that. Right, enough. What a day. What a day. 17. And the fish finder is full of marks. Well, how can I not carry on catching fish?
Right, just had that one of, what did I reckon it was? 63. Nice fat fish. Best fish I've ever had, bass-wise. And there's marks around. I'm cooking in this dry suit, but I can't turn down fishing like this. It's, well, this is a first for me. So it's fair to say, in all my years of fishing, this is, a one-off. Once in a lifetime fishing. If you don't include last week. But the quality of fish last week wasn't like it is today. These are averaging much bigger, and what did I have? A 58 and a 63. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to spin it round, lob it out. Start making my way back, yes. Coming on for lunchtime. Spin the old yakety yak around. Check that out. What's that? Oh. Is that a fish? Oh, straight into a fish. Didn't even get that in the rod holder. This ain't a bad fish either, actually. Come on, fishy. Right. Yeah, another one that would, on any other day, be a keeper. Here we go. 18. Right, spin it around. Head for home. With a rod out. How far am I going to get? Am I going to make it back to the shore without a fish? Right, that does look like it, folks. 18 fish to the kayak, which is a PB, including a fish of about 63 centimetres. Nice big fat one, so weight-wise that would have been a PB too. Thanks for joining me. I hope if you've had a tenth of the amount of excitement as I had, then it was worth me coming out and making a video, wasn't it? Thanks a lot.